Knowing how to round to decimal places is so important because not only is it a question in itself, pretty much at the end of almost every question, it will say leave your answer rounded to 2 decimal places or something like that. So it's vital we know how to do it. And here's the method. So rounding to 2 decimal places means we go to the second number after the decimal point. So this will be the 6. Now that 6 is going to either stay the same or go up depending on the number after it. So if the number after it is 5 or above, it's going to push this guy up. If the number after it is 4 or below, it's going to stay the same. So because we've got a 4 here, that's going to keep this guy the same. So it's 3.76, and then everything else just disappears. We only have 2 numbers after the decimal point when it's asking for 2 decimal places. So what about the next one? 0.82. 2 is the second number after the decimal point, and because the next number is a 5, that's going to push this 2 up to 0.83, and of course everything after that disappears, turns to 0. 6.6781. 7 is the second number after the decimal point, so that number is going to go up because the number after it is larger than 5, it's 5 or above. That's going to push this guy up to 6.68. Finally we come to this one, so same rules apply. Second number after the decimal point is 2. Is that going to stay the same or go up depending on the number after it? Well, the number after it is 3, so it's going to stay the same. 0.02. Here's a few examples of rounding questions which catch a lot of people out. So let's go through them. Round to 2 decimal places. So we go to the second number after the decimal point, which in this case is the 9. That number is going to go up or stay the same depending on the number after it. The number after it is a 7, so it's going to push the 9 up. But where's it going to push it up to? 9 doesn't go up to 0, it goes up to 10. But that means it's going to push this one as well. So a way of looking at it would be rather than pushing the 9 up, we could push the 39 up. So it does end up being 2.40. So that's one way of looking at it. And it is essential that we write that 0 because it's asking for 2 decimal places, so there does need to be 2 numbers after the decimal point. So let's look at it again on this one. Second number after the decimal point is the 9. That's going to go up or stay the same depending on the number after it. Number after it is an 8, so that's going to push the 9 up. Once again, it's going to push it up to a 10, which then pushes this 0 up as well. So that becomes 0.10. And yes, we do need to draw that 0 in as well. This next one, second number after the decimal point is the 0, and that is going to stay the same because the number after it is below 5. And the reason why I put this one in is just to say again that we do need to put that 0 in. Obviously 3.2 is the same number as 3.20, but you have to show that you're doing it to 2 decimal places because that's what the question is asking for.